What's up, gamers and dragons? It's Aardmark, your average Overwatcher. Season 10 has just dropped like a meteor strike, bringing with it a new matchmaking system for competitive play. Let's take an early look at narrow and wide groups and see whether they deserve an endorsement. Let's quickly delve into what Blizzard means by narrow and wide groups. Details are in the Defense Matrix blog, link will be in the description. But here's the TLDR. Narrow groups consist of players matched within a small skill division range, including lone cowboys. These ranges tighten as you climb the ranks, culminating in Grandmaster or above, where you default to a wide group. Wide groups, on the other hand, occur when the lowest and highest ranks within a player's skill division are too far apart. For most of us, most players, this means a difference of 5 divisions, while for Master's rank, it's 3. Grandmaster and above are automatically placed in wide groups. Blizzard has implemented their Ultra Super Pantaton Roll Delta, which ensures rank parity between teams. Not sure about the consensus on parity. Notably, a 4-stack is prohibited in wide groups due to single players being automatically assigned to a narrow group. Narrow group matchmaking shouldn't be much different in the match quality for those who play alone or with closely skilled teammates. Narrow group games should theoretically be fairer and result in closer matches, right? This should also mean more consistent skill rating changes with fewer modifiers post-match. Is that better? Don't we all love those expected and reversals? Either way, sounds promising. However, closely matched games can also lead to longer, sweatier matches, kind of reminiscent of the skill-based matchmaking debate the Call of Duty community has had for years. Additionally, considering that most players will queue solo or in small stacks, there may be more encounters with the dreaded randoms. Whether this is positive or negative remains subjective. If you're enjoying the video so far, please consider hitting that like and sub button to be match made with some more Overwatch and shooter content. Regarding wide groups, the most obvious and beneficial aspect is the ability to play with friends. Having almost no restrictions is undoubtedly the best aspect of the system, especially in terms of the fun factor. I've listened to many Overwatch creators that just say the game is better with friends. Playing with friends and regulars often leads to better teamwork and coordinated tactics. Sometimes. While playing with friends is peak Overwatch, there's one significant drawback to wide groups. SR. Good old skill rating. If you're the lowest ranked player in your group, you may not see much rank gain after winning matches. I had a friend get a donut after a win. Yeah, a freaking donut. It was a glazed one too because there was modifiers, but it was still a big fat 0. Another drawback is that due to the range of skill among players, it can result in unpredictable and chaotic matches. Imagine mismatched duels between diamonds and silvers. One big factor to consider, which affects both narrow and wide groups, is queue times. Blizzard has stated that queue times may be longer for wide groups due to the difficulty of finding suitable players. However, this could potentially impact narrow groups as well. Here's why. The concern I have with this whole system is the potential for a split player base. Essentially, we're dealing with 2 separate queues, and depending on which group players are in, the pool of available players in that certain rank at a time of playing may be reduced. This could inevitably lead to longer queue times. As mentioned earlier, the SR gain for the lowest skilled player in a wide group may be disproportionately, aggravatingly, toxically, and fudge you Blizzard types of low. Where playing with friends is enjoyable, the question arises, is it worth spending time in a competitive mode if rank gains are minimal? Blizzard, here's a thought. Just go ahead and fully lean into it and implement separate rankings for wide and narrow groups. This would alleviate concerns about carries and wide group comp. That way you could just award the proper SR at the end of matches. Man, if you have any better ideas, feel free to share them in the comments. I feel like there's really no good answer. It's important to note that it's still early days. I've played matches in both types of groups and felt the queue times. They were kind of like waiting for a return text from a person you like, takes a while. Heck, I saw a streamer play a match of paladins during the queue time. Interestingly enough, wide group matches have felt more balanced for me, although I just played a couple. It will take some time to fully assess Blizzard's system. Let's revisit this at the end of the season and see where we stand. By the way, the background gameplay is from the April Fool's event. I spent a lot of time playing Ashe and really enjoyed Fred. If you're interested, I've made a short video about it which I'll link at the end. Thanks for tuning in, you heroes. Don't forget to like, sub. See ya when I see ya.